Morning, everybody. Morning. Welcome to Mo's Talk Show. I know I didn't been regular, but anyway, uh, let me just come straight away to the point. What is all about this life, and then what the intentions are. Well, I know you're gonna watch this later, but it's very important that I come here in English, highlight this issue of Mozambique. Many of you might be asking yourselves for a while what's going on in Mozambique and what is happening. Well, uh, not yesterday, the day before, it's been an event, a quite interesting event. They tried to kill the lieutenant of Venancio Mundlane, the man who won the elections. But there's something quite interesting of these events here. In parallel, there's some issues that are going on in Zimbabwe that is a reflection what's happening in Mozambique. So, the title of this live, you might be saying, what this guy is trying to tell us, what's going on in Mozambique? Well, what's going on in Mozambique is something really crazy. Something that people they don't understand. And then I highlight here always the problem of Mozambique is most of the YouTube, the media, social media are in Portuguese, and very few people pay attention of the events. But I'm going to start here, highlight the following. Donald Trump, there is a video in CBS when he fires some generals. He mentioned that Mozambique was allocated 40 million for securitization by a program of USAID. And that money was given to Mozambique. Why Mozambique need $40 million for securitization? Well, it do not need me to tell you. It's corruption. His money was manipulated, used to do another things on interest of the United States in Mozambique. So, just highlight that 40 million for securitization in Africa, especially in Mozambique. It's quite strange because Mozambique have a lot of structural issues, a lot of economical issues, and many other issues. But Mozambique is a country ruled by, in 49 years, how is shown, 49 years by Frelimo, 49 years by Frelimo. And these 49 years, the country's been ruled by Frelimo. Things happening there are quite crazy. It's really going crazy. Look, guys, there have been elections on the 9th of October 2024, and Frelimo rigged the results, and Frelimo is manipulating the results. This why? Because they can't leave power. In 49 years, the slavery and the brutality was the policy, how they governed the country. They put the people quiet, people could not talk, people could not say nothing. They managed to silence the society. Was nobody could say nothing, expression of freedom of expression or anything. But now they have put this guy called Daniel Chapo as the man in charge of the country. I will not call him president because he's not not a legal president. So this gentleman now has created an enterprise buying guns. As he buy guns, all those guns to kill the Mozambique people. It's not guns to defend Mozambique for international, let's say, aggression or international whatever and ever is going on. No, they're buying guns to kill the Mozambique people that they're not aligned with the government, with themselves, with Frelimo. If you don't align with Frelimo, they come, they knock off your house, and they shoot you. There is no explanation, there is no whatever and ever. No, just shoot you, and that is, and gone. Your body is laid in the floor, whatever and ever will come to pick you and bury you. This is like Nazi, like Hitler behavior on the Second World War, where you don't agree with Hitler principles, just they come, they kill you, and they move on. They don't care even the humanity of a human being. This is the truth going on in Mozambique. We are in the state of Nazi, black human beings with Nazi ideas. So, most recently, 2 days, they tried to kill a right-hand man that worked with the leader of Venancio Mondlane, the man who won the elections, the president of the people. So this gentleman, unfortunately, was not at home. He went to South Africa. As he returned home, he found that there was an attempt on his family. But this attempt was not done right, because Frelimo, when they want to kill, they break the doors, they break everything, they go in and they kill you. So this is another fashion of Frelimo. But why they done that in that way, in that manner? Well, here is what many people they don't understand. And this is very interesting to explain to people what's going on in Mozambique. Mozambique has been ruled 49 years by a Nazi party called Frelimo. Why I call them Nazi? They say themselves they're fighting the neo-colonial, the colonialism, with the colonies, Portugal. But if we've been fighting Portugal, you take power and you dominate your people like unique party and rule. The people should not talk, the people should not do nothing, only obey what you guys say. This shows you these people are not democratic. But what is quite interesting, they tried to kill this guy. They call himself Denis Tivan, the right hand of Venancio Mondlane. And they failed big time. Was this man important to kill? No. There is history behind. This is not the man they are looking after. Because Frelimo, what is trying to do, what Frelimo done many, many years, is always resolve the problem. Who is the enemy? And go straight away to the point and remove the bottom of the plant, the roots. But this time, Frelimo failed to remove the roots of the problem, because the problem is not these men. The problem is the leadership of Frelimo, is the members, because Frelimo have the old guard and the new guard, the same dilemma of the ANC, SWAPO, ZANU-PF, MPLA, and other liberation movements like Mengistu, what happened to Mengistu in Ethiopia, Al-Assad Barry in Somalia. The same problem. And the people have uprised and go after the government, deny the government of Frelimo anything, even to implement any policies or anything. So the country has been more than 120 days in a strike. So the question here, how a country is more than 120 days still stand? Well, here is the truth. Is what Donald Trump came the other day and said, just 2-3 days when he fired those generals. He said Mozambique was allocated 40 million for securitization. $40 million. Does Mozambique need $40 million for securitization? Well, the Biden administration have a very dark idea. Plans with Mozambique, keep Mozambique on the dark edge, so they can take, because Mozambique has been found out, we walking, basically, our houses, on the bottom of our houses, is full of mineral resources, natural resources. And this is very interesting for the government of the United States to reduce the population of Mozambique by mutilating them, not reproducing, to shrink the population, to put the population in bandustans, in areas they can control, they can move, they can manipulate. This is why that 4 million is all about. Create a segregation policy. And these issues, people, they are not seeing. People just, they are talking about that better leadership. These people, they are not Pan-Africans. They don't like bullshit of Pan-African, bullshit of this Other brothers and sisters, this guy from Kenya, calling himself Patrice Lumumba, talks too much shit. The problem, sorry brothers, the problem here is we Africans, we have a problem. And that problem starts with ourselves. Support foreigners and believe in foreigners, not in ourselves. This is the case to Mozambique. The Mozambique people, they care about himself. They can't organize, 2-3 people organize themselves. Just 3 people, imagine 3 people. They can't agree. Only 3 people or 2 people, they can't agree. And that is the weakness that is going on in Mozambique. That's why Frelimo now, that has been organized for many, many years, have these fashions, is importing guns. And then what Frelimo is doing now? Because the country is uprised, is full uprised. There is no government work in Mozambique. Mozambique is unstable. And this is many people, they don't understand what's going on in Mozambique. Mozambique is in a chaos situation. And that situation is the people against Frelimo. What Frelimo has done, Frelimo, because has gained reputation, international reputation of doing things and solve things with guns. The international community, the European Union, South Africa, hear this, India, Angola, Botswana, Zimbabwe, are putting in guns in the hands of Frelimo. Even Russia. Russia today is a capitalist country, doesn't matter. You pay, you get the guns. And China, because it's getting so much profit with mineral resources from Mozambique, sand and wood, it's given everything that they've been asked. And those guns are not used to defend Mozambique against the insurgent that they call Al-Qaeda in the north of the country. No, they are using to kill the citizens. Even the army that's supposed to defend the constitution, they are killing the citizens. The police that are said represent the constitution is the guards of the constitution. No, they are killing the citizens. Right now I'm talking to you. Killings are happening in the 11 administrative provinces of Mozambique. So it's quite interesting here what I'm talking to you guys. I'm trying to explain to you, we Mozambiques have been killed like chickens because our country is under a government that not represent a government with Nazi ideas. And this is dangerous. It's dangerous not only for Mozambique. Look, Rwanda, a very tiny country, has deployed mercenaries to kill Mozambicans. How dare a big country like Mozambique, yeah, with 34 million people, we, the people of Mozambique, we can't unite even 3 people sitting at one table, 3 people say, let's pick up this and let's do this and let's improve our country. This is questionable. But anyway, the point here is the money. The FMI, the International Fund, Monetary Fund, provides this government to kill their own people. So we ask the European community, come and provide money and guns. Say, no, there's the money, there's the gun. Let's pick up a few of them, elude them, train them, and let's kill them. This is happening. Genocide is happening in Africa. And many of you are not looking to understand, say, let me try to translate what these people are talking. No, there is a genocide going in Mozambique. There is an uprising going in Mozambique. But what the truth of the matter here also is how the South Africa government looking to, and how Zimbabwe, how Malawi, how Tanzania, for them is good to see Mozambique unstable. But the question is, because they get a lot of interest, for free, basically, mahala. But the question is Venancio Mondlane doing the right thing? What stopped Venancio Mondlane go to the stream against these people? If the Frelimo Frelimo is eluding the international community. Frelimo is telling the international, no, we are talking to the parties, we're talking to the opposition, but they are not taking the main opposition person and sit and talk. No, they are talking to the small fish, the fish that they have nothing. They don't have any influence in our society. This is what the problem lays in Mozambique, is that the international community been eluded that in Mozambique, Frelimo is having a conversation, a forum with the people to stabilize the country. All this is bollocks. There is no such thing. It's an illusion. Mozambique is in a way of a tremendous chaos. That chaos, I pray to God, to be honest, that spills to Zimbabwe and South Africa, because it's quite important changes, especially in South Africa and Zimbabwe, in Malawi. Zambia is fine. We don't care about Tanzania. We know Tanzania is trying to make themselves, improve themselves. But to be honest, the people have to understand what's happening in Mozambique. If it spills in South Africa, spills in Tanzania, Southern Africa will change forever. And then it's important, the people in South Africa, they never imagined this, how important it is to start to support the people of Mozambique to overthrow Frelimo. It is important right now. You guys starting supporting Mozambicans, because if you don't support, the problems that we have in Mozambique will start to affect your own life, your child, your future. And this is interconnected, and many people, they don't understand, because the killing of this guy, they're trying to kill this guy, they are not trying to send a message to scare him, to say, be quiet. No, 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 no. They are playing a big game. That is a message for the international community. Give us more money. We can deal with this in our way. And the way they want to deal is how the Nazis done with Europe on the Second World War. Extermination. And extermination of the Bantu people shows something else here. Neo-colonization of Southern Africa. This is the policies of Burundi. This is what Burundi is doing in Zaire. This is what Burundi is trying to do in many places. Now Uganda got involved. It's not Pan-Africanism. Pan-Africanism is a bullshit, is a lie. The people who praise Pan-Africanism, they are selfish. This Maponya, Patrice Lumumba, these people are selfish. They are using us, they are eluding us, but they enrich themselves with these YouTube contents that people get an illusion. These people, they are making a dream of Kane Nkrumah, a dream of better Africa. No. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mo's Talk Show. And this show here, it comes to highlight you. There is a problem, a serious problem. I'm very unfortunate not many people can come out and talk in English and explain what's going on in Mozambique. Mozambique is under a Nazi regime that the international community supports. The same as Ukraine, the same regime as Ukraine is the same regime that is in Mozambique. These people want to trigger war because the war machine makes money, and that money enrich the Europeans and others. This is the scenario that many people, they say, no, because it's the gas. Yes, it's gas. But these people, they want a war. These people, they're angry because war make them make money. The debt collectors, they prefer to give money to make us have a lot of debt and take our resources for nothing. This is what's happening in Mozambique. This is what the international committee is doing. They want finance crime machine and leave the country with a huge, a massive debt, so the country can be stuck and the country cannot develop. This is the tactics. And we are calling our brothers and sisters in South Africa, open your eyes. Understand that Frelimo, it comes a problem too for you. It's not only for us, also for you. That is the reason why you always say so much Mozambique people come to Zimbabwe, South Africa, Malawi. Because violence and brutality, slavery, is the way that Frelimo rules Mozambique. Mozambique is not a peaceful country. You drive your car with number plate from Zimbabwe or Mozambique or South Africa. You're gonna see how many times the policemen are gonna store your money. How you gonna be stopped every 5 meters and your pockets are gonna be dry. That, if you don't start realizing this is coming to you, be my guest. I just telling you, what you see in Congo, what you see in Zimbabwe with Managua is the beginning of something. And then it's time for all of us to unite and fight ourselves. The Europeans, they will come only to make us debt and make our lives impossible to pay that debt. As Marcon said, this is designed like this and this will be like that. You have to be exploited by us, not equality. So we need to start understand this mentality, this neo-colonial mentality, how this neo-colonial mentality is destroying our unity as Africans. Anyway, so what's happening in Mozambique right now? We have unconstitutional president. Somebody is not being elected. Somebody is not recognized by the masses, by the people. I don't need to explain to you. You can go to any video, you're gonna see who is the president of Mozambique is the president of people, Venancio Mondlane. The man that says he's the president, for him, he cannot even talk to the citizens of the country. He can't come to the public and win the Mozambicans' minds. He can't. He's unable. The other phenomenon now is that appears something new now is the bullying, the political bullying on the social media. There is this white community in Mozambique of these Europeans. I'm one descendant them, but there is a new Nazi mentality of white, pure white people, Mozambicans, born, grow, and also there is this soldier of fortunes, lawyers and other individuals that are fluent in English but are Portuguese, that are creating a new dynamic of terror on elite, on the social elites, give the impression that Frelimo is the only capable to govern Mozambique. Mozambique is not Maputo. Mozambique have 11 administrative provinces. Mozambique have 34 million, and these are 256 individuals. Try to change the narrative, and that the truth of the matter, the economy is sinking slowly, and these people are making fortunes and put the money out of Mozambique. So imagine you when Jan Smith, Big Bota times is the same scenario where the people of Mozambique now has an uprising against this. So trying to kill this guy was not a message for Venancio, was not a message for the people of Mozambique, was showed to the world the disparities between themselves, the cracks are already starting showing up. So if you're out there Please reach us and let us know where you can support for us to win this battle of this Nazi Frelimo. They never liberate us from the Portuguese. Thank you for watching, for listening. Please subscribe to the channel and help us to understand better how we can make a difference for our country and improve our lives. It's by you downloading this video and sharing much as you can to others and invite others to come also to the channel and motivate us and help us to come to talk to you to make you realize there is a problem in our country. Mozambique is on fire, and that fire can spill to Zimbabwe and South Africa. And it is my dream. I'm not gonna hide for that to happening, because it's necessary we Africans understand we need to be united in one only cause. Together we can. Thank you.